around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked.
And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. George Kittle with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly for 6. Now Garoppolo and the Niners will come up and go for 2. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And he is in to make it 16-0. I think we're sensing a trend here. 2 first-half touchdowns. After going for 2 after the first score, CD, I thought maybe they would kick the PAT here. No, they get 2 more.
No, they decided to really press the advantage because, remember, getting the 2 after the first score, you've already got the other team back on their heels if they're going to mount a comeback. But to go up 2 scores and 2 two-point conversions, you've really got them thinking on the other sideline.
Now Jackson on first down. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Eric Armstead, the defensive end, will get credited for the sack. 5 yards. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson eluding the pressure right. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. That one good for 26 and a first down.
The sack on first down took him out of a traditional running play and put him in a passing situation, but didn't stop him from running anyway, did it?
No, I was surprised when he took off. I thought, oh, he's got some space. He might pick up 5, 6, 7 yards. He goes all the way and picks up the first. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. They'll run the toss here. Edwards. And he's going to have this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Niners 17. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now.
This is 3rd.
They'll try and run for the first with Edwards. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
They're going for it with Dobbins. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. The Ravens go for it but come up empty. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Taking a shot for Samuel. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Deebo Samuel was the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Marcus Peters on the coverage.
Go ahead.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. 22 yards there, a first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now Garoppolo. They'll roll him out right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
At the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and...
Looking to throw. Garoppolo completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
48-yard line.
A play fake from Mostert. Now Garoppolo escaping the press. And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
And a Raven first down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Jackson. Caught right side at Snead. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Complete to Willie Snead. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up
and Jackson throwing once more. Dancing to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 26. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. Here's Jackson to throw. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Ravens.
Well, now they'll try the end around. I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. 16-0. That's the score after 1 on EA Sports. On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back. Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17 following the 2 negative plays. On the counter now, it's Dobbins. And he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
4th down, here's Jackson. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. Well, down 2 touchdowns already. I guess they felt they needed to go for it, but still early, still 1st half.
I think conventional wisdom says...
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Loudout. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. The throw down the field, caught by his running back. He's at the 40. The 20.
Oh, you got to feel it, baby.
Touchdown, 49ers. 3 touchdown passes now for Jimmy Garoppolo. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who is a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
Flushed out right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The 3rd time wasn't a charm. They got the first 2 two-point tries. Still have the lead, but couldn't get the 3rd.
Okay, so they didn't get this one, but I have to ask you, what matchup are they seeing that they feel that confident to go for 2 so often?
Yeah, and we talk about this a lot, but it has to be something, you're right, that they saw all week, correct?
Definitely game plan for, felt good about being aggressive and going for it, and right up until that one, they got 2 for 2.
Well, there you go, just your everyday leading big, and you onside kick it with a lead. They got it. I mean, it worked, but interesting call.
I think because they have such a margin, they feel a little bit bolder about what they're doing. And it's not only just to try and increase their lead, but that's their way of saying we're in full control of this game, and we can kind of do what we want.
That's caught at the 25. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one good for 37 yards.
6-yard line.
On 1st down, Garoppolo. That's caught by his running back, Raheem Mostert. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. The Niners have the 1st down on a gain of 11. Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Trent Taylor there, but it'll be second down.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Garoppolo again. Flush to his right. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Jimmy Garoppolo, a touchdown pass to Brandon Ayuk. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. So he scrambled right, but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
24-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They can
Drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
On the stop. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 21-yard line.
From the gun, it's Jackson. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Javon Kinlaw able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
It's 3rd down. 3rd and 11.
Jackson on 3rd down. And he coughs up the football near his own goal line. And this will be recovered at least by the offense, but he'll be taken down in the end zone, and that is going to be a safety. Well, I'm not totally privy to what went on with their offensive meetings, but, Charles, something tells me that one wasn't in the plan.
Yeah, when we had our production meeting, they didn't exactly share that with us, but I'm pretty sure that on the play sheet, the run backwards into your own end zone play was not written down.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 23. He fakes the give here and looks to throw. Going deep here for Taylor. He's got a little daylight. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest, we're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here.
A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Escaping the pressure right. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
I'll be back before you were born. If your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage. But I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd. 3rd down. Jackson now. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 18.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Forced out to his left. He'll try and run it. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first. To throw is Jackson. Flushed out, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
Touchdown.
Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Ravens cut into that lead. Well, that was all Lamar Jackson all the time on that drive, both through the air and in the end with the touchdown run.
Yeah, how about him doing things a little bit on the reverse side there, Brandon, because he softened him up throwing the football and opened up the running lanes. And when he gets a little bit of a sliver, he's gone. And that's exactly what he did there.
And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
Here we go, here we go.
They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Matt Judon, his second sack of the night.
Back at the 47-yard line.
Garoppolo, a final shot here before half. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. But gutsy call there. Yates at the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They were already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. Being chased out left. And he's going to keep it here. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir, able to turn that into a positive gain. Now he'll pull it down, and they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 23 yards on the tuck and run. Well, another fine run right there for Lamar Jackson and CD. That one puts him over 100 yards now for the ball game.
And remember when all we talked about were 100-yard games from running backs? That when a quarterback did it was a surprise. With Lamar Jackson, that's part of the package as well. He'll have as many 100-yard games in the season as the top running backs in the league.
On 2nd down, Dobbins. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. Jackson. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And the tackle made at the 13. He is well short of the first. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion. And what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Eric Armstead. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Off of play action, he'll look to throw. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
Love the play call that time. Love the design. You put 3 tight ends on the field. That screams jumbo set, running formation to a defense, right? No, they go play action, and defense gets confused for just a split second.
And now here is another interception. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They'll start by running the option to right, and he'll get this one down to about the 27. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down.
7-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second.
Jackson from the shotgun, buying time to his left. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson, his second touchdown of the night. And the Ravens have used the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And down he goes. The 49ers get there.
Well, they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. Oh, the Ravens say they have it. They do have it. Well, I guess they felt like they needed something to get them going. Maybe you wait for this type of a play, but they try the onside kick, and it works.
I'm starting to wonder if the analytics coach is starting to get involved in the football nowadays. When you see this type of play made, this type of a risk taken, sometimes there's a different influence that's going into the head coach's ear.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
And this is third down.
Jackson dancing to his left. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth. Rolling to his right. He may try and run for this. Past the 20. And finally out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4. Wow, first and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Now it's Jackson. Rolling to his left. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. Nick Bosa able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. Second and goal from the 6 this time. And now he'll tuck it and run. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a third down. They'll look to run with Edwards. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Ravens get a bit closer. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Able to punch it in on third down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a fourth down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating what we have to make the call. They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
And the 49er hands team does its job. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
It's a loss of 10 yards on the play, but it's going to be second down. Throwing now is Garoppolo. Flush to his right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. And give him now 4 interceptions interceptions in this game. That's only the third time this has been done since the year 2000.
I think that tells you how much better teams have gotten at throwing the football. If you go all the way back to 1960, 12 times before that, there have been guys who've gotten 4 interceptions or more in a game. I mean, most recently since 2000.
There he goes right side. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown, 62 yards. And the Ravens have cut it to within a score. And this is no good. It's a missed extra point. Boy, in a tight game, how important might that turn out to be here as the second half rolls along? Still just a 2-score game in the third quarter, but they're going to go onside kick here anyway. And the 49er hands team does its job. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he'll bring it all the way back, just a yard or two shy of midfield. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. It's complete to Brown, right side.
Jackson's pass.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
That's
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
32. Ravens 26.
Now it's Jackson. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Nick Bosa bringing the pressure yet again. That's his third sack here tonight.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And he's going to go down again. D. Ford in there to drop him, and sacks on first and second downs. Now leads to a third and long.
Third and long.
Now Jackson. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. They get a big amount back, 18 yards, but they'll still look at a fourth down now.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete the screen pass. Really well done.
And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And he'll bring it all the way back, just a yard or two shy of midfield.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
At their own 40.
Sliding out of the pocket. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And finally down at the 32-yard line. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down. Here's Mostert, toss left side. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Tackled back at the 28-yard line.
The 22 is the line to gain here on third down. On third down, they're going to go with the option. Eluding the pressure right. Got his target, Samuel. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on third.
58 to Mike, 58 to Mike. That QB's trash. Let's go.
Garoppolo. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Garoppolo's pass.
Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts.
At their own 31.
That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. After the interception, here's Jackson. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter. Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson escaping the pressure right. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Here's Jackson. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
To throw again on second down. Jackson, he's going to take off with it. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movements. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to do what we call flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
The 27-yard line.
Throwing again on second down. Jackson. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he's not even going to come close. A big loss in the wrong direction on 4th down. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. He'll look to Mostert to start things out. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And once again, they stop him behind the line. Great job by this Ravens defense. 3rd down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard.
It's now 3rd and 13.
Now Garoppolo. Flushed out right. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th down. And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll buy some time right. And no, it's incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Jackson. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. I tell you, it has not been his best day throwing the football. He really needs to piece something together here.
All will be forgiven if he leads them into the end zone.
Back to throw. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
It's a gain of a yard. And
here's Jackson. They'll roll him out right. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Williams. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
Pass intercepted. The Niners take over.
Down to a knee goes Garoppolo, and that ought to do it.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
So the victory here for San Francisco, and it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through the entire second half, but their first half output, that's enough to carry them to victory.
And that's an odd game to watch, isn't it? Because when we saw the output in the first half, you think to yourself, okay, they've got something working here. They know what they're doing. They'll continue that along. But instead, it's goose eggs in the second half. Fortunately, enough of a cushion and enough defense to carry them home.